out your 209 tattoos, folks. Here he is, the one, the only Nate Diaz, making the walk yet again. It's been a long time, but Nate Diaz is back tonight. He has put in all the right work. You know, few guys in this division work harder than Nate Diaz. It's good to see him back.
And you notice it, John, right? The cardio. The cardio is one thing that stands out about Nate Diaz. He looks like he's just touching guys with all of the strikes, but the build-up from all the activity that he puts out usually will make his opponents wilt. And once he gets into the ground, he's a jiu-jitsu black belt that can finish the fight with a number of submissions.
Yeah, he'll hit you with the open hand, too. He'll invoke that Stockton slap. You think we see that tonight?
Stockton slap, but it's just so disrespectful. What I love watching is so Nate Diaz.
Gotta get you a Lafayette slap or something. Good to see Nate Diaz back here tonight, one of the biggest fan bases in the world, and they are all watching Pride of Stockton, California here tonight. One of the most popular fighters on this roster, top to bottom, the former UFC welterweight champion, ruthless Robbie Lawler, made the UFC debut, how about May 10th, 2002, at UFC 37 against Aaron Knight.
And right away, you had his coaches saying this kid's going to be a future UFC champion. He had all the ability, he had the wrestling chops, he had the striking, but he also had that meanness and that toughness that you look for in a fighter. And when he got back to the UFC after he left Strikeforce, the knockout of Josh Koscheck, and then the head kick of Bobby Volker, you knew you were looking at a different Robbie Lawler.
His fight against Rory McDonald, UFC 189, July of 2015, one of the best, most memorable fights in UFC history. Lawler looking to add to his appreciable legacy here tonight. Robbie Lawler set to fight Nate Diaz. Our tail of the tape for this highly anticipated welterweight fight. To get us started with the official introductions, we go inside to the veteran voice of the Octagon. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. Welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. Ladies and gentlemen, he is an Ultimate Fighter season winner, Nate Diaz. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the former UFC welterweight champion, and the member of the UFC Hall of Fame, ruthless Robbie Lawler.
Herb Dean, third party in the Octagon tonight. Well, Nate Diaz has been in there with some of the best lightweights and welterweights on the planet. Tonight, trying to register another big win. Figures to have the boxing advantage. You know he has the reach advantage. We'll see how Nate Diaz approaches the early portions of this fight. Just missed with the straight left hand. All right, so a nice straight punch there after he caught the leg. He decides to punch out as opposed to going for any takedowns. All right, early in the fight here, and Nate Diaz off to a pretty good start, found a home for that left hand.
I mean, and it's powerful. It does not seem like Nate is throwing it hard, but he always finds his target. He's very accurate with that straight left hand. So he kind of feeds the right hand to get you moving where he wants, and then bang, he drops that straight left on you that hurts so many. Hurt Conor McGregor, and he hurt the welterweight champion Leon Edwards in the same way.
Counter punch is good by Lawler. Blocked that punch. Great shot there. Oh, Nate Diaz gets takes the fight to the floor, and he's got a lot of different weapons in his arsenal here.
He's got a great array of submissions when he gets you to your back. Remember the submission on Conor McGregor? It was beautiful. Even fight until that fight got to the ground, and Nate just ran away. What a great grappler Nate Diaz is. He's setting up a sub attempt.
Ooh, that's tight. That'd be tough.
It's starting to get really tight in there. That is a beautiful transition to try to get the finish.
Oh, he got out!
Now notice how he got his body all the way across to the opposite side. Now, he's in knee on belly, but it's much better than where he was before.
Under 2 minutes now to go in round one.
Now he's going full mount. Oh.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Diaz. Oh, another strike lands from the top. Lawler's in half guard now. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in. Nice positional control here. Oh, he postures up with a big head strike by Diaz.
Right up.
Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through.
Nice shots landing from the top position.
5 minutes in the books. All right, now we check out some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about the display of striking?
Just high level. I mean, you would think that we're watching a K1 level kickboxing match opposed to being in the UFC. Both displayed great technical skills, unbelievable striking.
Second round now, Robbie Lawler versus Nate Diaz. So with that, our next round is underway. It looked like maybe we wouldn't get here. There was a close attempt on a submission in the previous round, but the fighter lives to fight another round.
It was very, very close. If it's me and I'm his coach, I'm telling him, get right back to it. This time, he will not be able to survive.
Man, how good is that jab from Nate Diaz? Almost as if he's been doing it for 20 years, right?
I mean, he has been doing it. You know, he's got a great boxing coach in Richard Perez, a guy that he believes in, a guy that has allowed him to gain the confidence to stand as the best striker in the world.
Picture-perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect.
Well, he's been good tonight, but he missed with that one.
Big shot to the head.
3 minutes now to go, round two. Well, his opponent seemed to be stunned to a significant extent.
There it is again. Look at that.
Oh, he is stunned, trying to recover here.
Oh, big elbow.
Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every time that area goes, right there, DC, he's rocked.
That was a beautiful hook. It landed perfectly, and it hurt his opponent very bad.
Big uppercut. All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive than we saw in round one, and now starting to find himself in the pocket. Well, you know this is the hurt business, and both guys are compromised at this stage of the fight.
Yeah, both guys are compromised. Both guys have been beat up. Both guys have done a great job of landing.
Pretty good combination. He knocks All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. Oh, these ground strikes are just brutal. Lawler's eye starting to close up. Got to get that end swell on it between rounds if we get there. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Oh, now looking to posture up, and he lands a big head strike. Nicely done there, but takes his back. All right, round 3 coming up next. All right, so the round is over, and you see some obvious bleeding now. Looks like the cut is on the nose. Yes, it is. Cutman will try to get in there and shut it, but of course, as soon as he absorbs a strike this next round, that thing could reopen. Certainly bears watching here moving forward. So the crowd voicing its appreciation after that round. We had a knockdown courtesy of a punch midway through. DC, here's your highlight.
It was straight. He threw him in combination and landed that big punch that really did hurt his opponent. Lesser men would have been done. He's got a tough guy in front of him. He will have to go back to this again. He will have to get back to this action if he wants to get the desired finish.
Ready. Ready.
Third round underway. Huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes. Oh, nice right hand. Oh! Nice leg kick.
Big left hand there inside. Oh, nice job by Nate Diaz yet again to find a home for that left.
Hey, find that left hand, Johnny, and as we have spoken to time and time again, it does not look like he's throwing it hard, but he's so accurate and is hitting so well behind that slap. He's got to keep pressing here.
Checks the leg kick, punches in bunches, and he hasn't really shown any signs of slowing down since tonight.
Oh,
and back to his feet. Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3.
Both unwilling to take a step back. What a phenomenal fight. Oh, big elbow.
Diaz is taking aim at that cut right now. A strong decision by him to land strikes on an area that he has already done significant damage on. Well, the cut man's getting excited, but nobody else is. That cut's getting worse by the minute.
Every time he gets hit there, it gets a little bit messier.
Oh, tight submission attempt now with the Durst. Oh, he's got it locked in. Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow, that is great submission defense. In the half guard.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
All right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back. Under a minute now to go.
He's hurt bad.
Holding. I mean, you gotta be kidding me with that knockout. If that is not the #1 play on SportsCenter tonight, I'm not sure what would top it. One of the best knockouts we've seen all year.
In a very long time. I have not seen someone look this good. He promised us something, and he delivered with that beautiful knockout.
All right, let's get you some replays now. Certainly a lot for our replay guys to work with in the truck. This was a clinic tonight in terms of mixed martial arts acumen in every realm.
A full-on display of all of his skills. He did everything in this championship-winning performance. He used his wrestling. He used his elbows. He used his pace and pressure to really wear down his opponent so that he can get his hand raised.
All right, let's get it inside to Bruce Buffer. He has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 22 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by knockout, Nate Diaz.
right, so a huge win for Nate Diaz. The celebration is on, of course, in Stockton, California and beyond. And I know we all wish we would see Nate more often, but whenever he shows up to fight, always able to do so at a high level.
Nate Diaz has become a massive star in the UFC. He believes in himself, he trains extremely hard, and when he goes into the octagon, he always